Right now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
All right, thanks a lot, Ken, and thank you for tuning into the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. I'm Rich Walsh. Give me a call tonight, 412-575-2600 is the number. You can always tweet me, at Richie Walsh. Ron Cook is sitting right next to me, and we have a lot to talk about tonight, especially the Pirates. You know, they've won 4 out of 5 now. Their 9th shutout. What a game tonight for Trevor Williams. He needed a bounce-back game like this. The guy pitched a gem today. Previous to this outing, he hit 25 runs in 21 innings, and he hasn't won since May 15th, but I think he forgot about all that now and got his confidence back.
Yeah, tonight he was great. I love 1-0 games, Rich. I'd much rather watch 1-0 than 11-10. I don't want a steady diet of either one, but I'll take 1-0 every while now and then. It's amazing how good your team looks when you get good pitching. Crick came on in the 8th. Vasquez got it done in the 9th. The defense was good. Jordy Mercer gets a big 2-out hit, and it adds up to a 1-0 win against the first-place Brewers. Nice way to start this series. I thought it was Williams' best outing of the year. Again, 1 hit over 7 innings. It doesn't get much better than that.
I know we talked about last night on the showdown about believing in this team. I know this. You want to believe when you see a performance like this tonight against a team like this, but I wouldn't be surprised if they blow the next 2 games. Now, I don't want to see that happen, and this is their chance to really get back into this.
Yeah, I think they're 6 back now. They're 36-36. They're back to 500. They got a long way to go, but there's 90 games left. There's a lot of baseball left. I can't wait to. I hope they put themselves in position to be some sort of contender, if not for the division, for the wild card by July 31st, and see what they do. Neil Huntington said yesterday, we're still looking to add to make this team better. We may hold him to his word if they get back into the race a little bit. You got to be over 500 for me, though, to be in the race, and they got back to 500 tonight.
I would love to hold them to it because last year they were kind of in it, where they were a couple games back of the division, and they did nothing. So I kind of think they're going to be in the same situation this year, and they're going to do nothing again. And this fan base, speaking of this fan base, only 10,000 over there today.
10,600, very disappointing. I thought it picked up a little bit over the weekend. They averaged almost 24,000 for the weekend games. 10-6 tonight on a beautiful night. It was warm, I'll give you that, but a beautiful night, first-place team. Those who showed up got their money's worth, 1-0 win. But it was disappointing tonight. 10-6, not very good.
For you, is it a baseball problem or is it a Pirates problem?
It's both. It's overall a baseball problem, but I think it's particularly enhanced here in Pittsburgh, Rich, because they had such a, at least in terms of public relations, a horrible off-season with the fans, and the only way to get them back is by winning. They did start out great, 26-17, but then had a horrible 6-week period. Now they're back at 500. We'll see where they go from here.
One of the things I want to bring up, Nick Kingham, he isn't here now. He's in the minors. He was the International League Pitcher of the Week. But basically, they said he's not going to crack this rotation until someone gets injured. I don't like that. I think he's one of the 5 best pitchers. I mean, don't you?
Now,
Nick Kingham.
after what you saw tonight from Williams, though, who are you taking out?
Yeah, that's a tough one. Maybe Cole. And Nova's had 2 good.
Cole has been much better as of late.
Nova's had 2 pretty good outings, and you can't take out Tyon.
Nope. That's it.
Yeah.
Who are you going to replace? Hey, we're going to see Nick Kingham here before it's all over. Somebody will get hurt. Something will happen. I don't think there's any question. I'm not sure Nova won't be traded at the deadline. Pitchers are going to be in demand. Some people even say Tyon is going to be much in demand. We'll see. I thought Williams tonight really helped himself, though.
If they give up, if they trade, I'm not saying they're going to give up, but if they trade Nova, is that basically giving up? I mean, if they trade Nova for, I guess it depends on who they get back.
Well, this is June 18th. We're not to July 31st yet, Rich. See where they are in the playoff race on July 30th, 29th. You know, they could be 10 games out or they could be 2 games out, and it might change your perspective.
I know you had fun talking about golf yesterday in the U.S. Open on the #1 Concord Sports Showdown. You're writing about it tomorrow, and I'm anxious to hear what you have to say, read what you have to say. Give us a little preview.
I mean, I just find golfers so pampered and spoiled, and some of the people who cover them are so sanctimonious. Like, I can't believe that Phil Mickelson took all the grief that he took for what he did. Yeah, he violated the rules. He took a 2-shot penalty. I'm sure he was upset and frustrated. He's not going to win this Open. He's probably, at his age, never going to win one. And he let himself be human. But you're not allowed to be human in a sport for elitists, for me. And this whole golf thing, I don't play. I say that right up front, so I guess I have no clue what I'm talking about. But I don't know of any other sport where they're so pampered, so spoiled. You can't breathe while they take a shot at a still ball. Yet maybe I don't understand. Baseball players have to hit sliders low and away in stadiums. Roethlisberger has to throw his pass to Santonio Holmes in bedlam of a Super Bowl. But golfers can't hit a still ball because somebody might camera click or breathe or something. I don't get it. But again, I'm an idiot. I admit it.
Well, I'm a big golfer. Bob's a big golfer. And I thought it was funny what Phil Mickelson did. I laughed about it. I think some golfers
And I think his popularity probably soared with the common guy.
Yeah.
It's only the elitists, some of the people that covered it, oh, this is a disgrace. He embarrassed himself. He's a chump.
Even Joe Buck on the telecast.
I guess Andy North said he damaged all the millions of kids who look up to him.
I know.
I mean, poor parents that let themselves watch their little golfers watch Phil Mickelson because they're going to be crushed. Give me a break.
Speaking of golf, later on the show, we're going to feature the Ruth Chris sizzling shot with a high five to a local golfer who hit a hole-in-one. And the sizzling shot is brought to you by Ruth Chris Steakhouse at 6 PPG downtown, home of the sizzling steak done right. Make sure you check out Ruth Chris, one of my favorite places to go. And by the way, give you a little hint, it's another guy from Edgewood. These Edgewood guys are so good. Hole-in-one. We're going to take a break. Back with your phone calls. 412-575-2600 is the number. You can always tweet me at Richie Walsh. See you in a couple minutes.